you know. So winning that first stare down, you know, not being the first guy to look away is, you know, kind of the first small victory leading into, you know, a nice young career. So
yeah, that's awesome insight, Christian. And right here's the tail of the tape. 5'8", 135, 2-0 for Michael McCaffrey. 5'9", 135, 0-1 for Sam Cameron. Both these fighters in the youth of their career, looking to make statements. Sam Cameron looking to get in the win column. Mike McCaffrey looking to stay undefeated. And I'd imagine that if McCaffrey wins in a fashionable form here, you know, he could be moving up to the advanced amateur levels in his next fight.
Oh, you have to be. I mean, 3-0. You know, why compete if you don't want to get better? You know what I mean?
Right.
And speaking of the stare down, McCaffrey's not taking his eyes off him from inside the cage as he's getting the Vaseline right now.
Yep. Sam Cameron, he aspires to going pro, you know.
Here they go. Glove touch.
Sam Cameron said he had a great camp.
Ladies and
McCaffrey
gentlemen,
just
your
like
next bout of the
stalking
evening
him down.
is
Look
in
at
the
him.
Maverick Amateur Bantamweight division. First, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighing at 135 pounds. Fighting out of South Jersey, BJJ, and hailing from South Jersey, Michael the Ghost McCaffrey. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Syndicate MMA and hailing from Messina, New York, Sam the Cobra Cameron.
We've got a Cobra versus a Ghost here. And Mike McCaffrey bringing every bit of intensity he talked about. Let's see what happens here in this opening round. McCaffrey in the blue, Cameron in the red.
No glove touch.
Ain't got no time for that.
No, McCaffrey taking the center of the octagon early.
Heptagon.
I know, I knew when I said it.
I believe it is the only heptagon used in mixed martial arts.
That's actually accurate. It is a custom cage built for us here at Maverick. And these guys are going to use every inch of his. McCaffrey shoots in for a takedown, goes for the double leg.
Look at Matt Hughes over there.
Oh!
Big slam.
Carries him to the other side of the cage with the showmanship. Showing a lot of strength there because Sam Cameron did have a wide base. Wide enough, but Mike McCaffrey lifting him up.
Look to step over the mount, finds himself in a half guard. Cameron continued to cover the head, not doing much for him at this moment.
Yeah, and Mike McCaffrey, you know, after that slam, not much production, but he is holding kind of half guard position here. Doesn't look like he's looking for a pass right this second. He could slide the knee up though, the right knee.
Looks like he's potentially trying to push through a head and arm opportunity.
Oh, look at that.
Sam Cameron had a moment out of the tunnel there for a second, but Mike McCaffrey snatched it right back.
If McCaffrey is victorious, I want you to ask him if that UFC Hall of Fame fight between Matt Hughes and Frank Trigg inspired that move. Carrying his opponent and dumping him across the other side of the cage. That's exactly what happened.
And you know, the kid wants to make a statement. He's got the gravitas. And in the fight game, you know, you have to make big statements. And Christian Carr knows that better than anybody.
And ultimately, you got to fight out of your corner. So if you can pick the guy up, you might as well carry him over to where your coaches are at.
Great advice to all you young fighters. And here it is right here. Lifts him up.
There it is.
Just strolls him over. Big dump. Carried it out from there.
I love how he didn't leave his feet, too. You see a lot of people go through these big lifts, and then they'll jump into it. I've seen a lot of guys spike themselves like that. So
yeah, that's actually great advice and a great point, too, because, you know, the risk versus reward for jumping is not that great. Control takedown, good slam, you get the points, you get the damage. Typically, most slams don't result in a knockout anyway, although some do.
And if it does, you don't want it to be you getting knocked out.
Right.
So don't leave your feet.
Don't knock yourself out. Don't leave your feet. Advice from the great wizard, Strictly Business Christian Carr.
Go round number 2. Ooh, good right hand.
Yeah, McCaffrey got stuffed right there. Put him in check. Sam Cameron.
McCaffrey goes to the body with the kick. Here we go again.
Another good lift.
Big slam. All business right there. Lifts him up, straight down, lands back into half guard here.
Grinding his forehead into his chin.
It may have been all business, but definitely wasn't strictly business.
No, Strictly Business is sitting next to us on the right.
Takes a while to get there.
Speaking of, what's the story? When can we expect to see you back in action?
Hoping sometime this summer, is the goal. Working through some injuries, and some training, but the goal is to get back in there this summer.
Great.
Yep.
We absolutely love watching you fight.
Yes, absolutely. We can't wait to get you back in there, Christian. We love having you here on the broadcast team. Both fighters stood up here, brought to the center.
Good level change.
That was a great level change. It was. He negated the damage, came up, answered his own, gets another big slam here in the second. Third big slam of the fight that Sam Cameron had to eat. And not only is it a point victory, but it's also a moral victory for Mike McCaffrey, just with the strength. Mike McCaffrey has to be careful here, not following the amateur rules perfectly. I'm not sure exactly what it was. There might have been a punch to the head on the ground. It would suck for him to lose a point here when he's up so far, but you got to follow the rules. Respect the sport. Nice inside leg kicks, outside leg kick by Sam Cameron.
McCaffrey.
Heavy hands.
McCaffrey
puts him down.
McCaffrey smells blood in the water here. Sam Cameron is covering up right now. He's got to get some head movement.
Short time. Beats the body up. Oh.
Good flurry to finish the round here by Mike McCaffrey. And Sam Cameron.
I'm not sure Sam Cameron wants to continue.
At the end here, he was covering up kind of for dear life, and he didn't have his eyes up. He couldn't see where the next punch was coming from. That's the most dangerous position to be in when you have a striker laying down combinations on you. You have to have your eyes up. You have to see what's coming next, or else you're basically just a moving target. And, Mike McCaffrey saw that, and he tried to finish the fight there. If there were a couple more seconds, who knows, but... The lovely Avia Brielle, our ring girl, thank you very much, signifying the final round here in this 135-pound amateur bout.
Round number 3. Let's see if Cameron will try to do anything about these takedowns, see if he's making any adjustments in the corner here. McCaffrey looks like he's coming off the sprinting line.
And he does. He sprints out.
Oh!
Double jump kick. Doesn't land.
Another big slam.
He's dropping the base here. Michael McCaffrey at the Wind Creek Casino and Resort in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. They heard that out at the slots.
Setting up that head and arm choke from the mount. Got to keep his head position low and maybe cut off that corner if he's trying. There we go.
Oh, my.
Yeah, great movement, like the Prophet itself, he called that, Christian. Looks like, I can't see it, it looks like he's maybe going for a head and arm triangle.
Looks like he
Did you get it?
There we go.
Great, solid performance by Michael McCaffrey.
He just took his food voucher from him. I mean, gee.
Yeah, Mike McCaffrey very proud of his performance right now. Jumping on the cage, loves the game. He earned that. And I gotta say, the next fight that this kid is in, those shin pads are coming off, and we're gonna have him against some serious competition.